We're back, peeps. Now we're going to play Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super NES with Nori as my next guest gameplay. Just won Cherie 35,000 playing the regular version. Let's see how Nori does in the deluxe version as we get started. She'll be this character. Taking on Jim and Mike, two guys. Jeopardy round categories are astronomy, clothing, Napoleon, jewelry, world countries, and Foster lyrics. I think we'll start with astronomy for 100.
The answer is...
An early system classified stars as giants, or these, which our sun is one. What are dwarfs? Okay. Astronomy for 200.
The answer is...
Isaac Newton built the first telescope of this type. What is reflecting telescope? I mean, what? Yeah, reflecting telescope. Right. Astronomy for 300.
The answer is...
The average distance between the Earth and this is 239,000 miles. Not too far. What is the moon? Yes. Okay. Now we're going to do astronomy for 400.
The answer is...
It's defined as all space and everything contained in it. What's the universe? And we will finish it up for 500.
The answer is...
The Crab Nebula is the remnant of one of these witnessed by Chinese astronomers in 1954. No, in 1054, excuse me. What is a supernova? All right. Let's do Napoleon for 100.
The answer is...
From the French for Genoa, these cotton work plants were worn by sailors in that port city. I picked clothing for 100. Excuse me, I meant clothing. What are jeans? I meant to say clothing. Oops. My mistake. I picked clothing for 100 by mistake. Anyways, how about clothing for 200?
The answer is...
Many South American women wear a shawl called this, not to be confused with Nixon's pal Bibi. What is a rebozo? Clothing for 3.
The answer is...
Egyptians believed their gods brought this flaxen fabric with them to wear on earth. What is linen? All right. Let's do clothing for 4.
The answer is
It's an ornamental shoulder strap used on military uniforms as well as coats and jackets. What is epaulet? Sorry, I'm just clearing my throat. Anyways, why don't we finish up clothing for a grant? For 500, excuse me.
the answer is
These riding breeches that billow out at the sides take their name from a former Indian state. What is Jodhpur's? What are Jodhpur's economics? Oh, wait. What are Jodhpur's? I got it! Didn't have to have that extra word, but that's all right. Now let's do Napoleon for 100.
the answer is
Island on which Carlo and Letizia Bonaparte changed son Napoleon's nappies. What is Corsica? Napoleon for 200.
the answer is
Though the cause of death is uncertain, we do know Napoleon died on this island. What is St. Helena? Okay, Napoleon for 3.
the answer is
Napoleon kept Louis XVIII out of power this many days. What is 100? Kaboom. All right. Napoleon for 4.
the answer is
Napoleon assembled the Grande Army, the Boulogne, threatening to invade this country. What is England? How about we do Napoleon for 500?
the answer is
Even though Napoleon divorced her, Josephine got to keep this rank. What was Empress? Got it right. Phew. I will try countries of the world for 100.
the answer is
This tiny country, the world's oldest republic, was founded by a stonecutter named Marinus. Let's see if Jim gets this one. San Marino. Oh, I could have known that one. Where to next, Jim? Countries of the world for 200. Great Bear Lake is the largest lake entirely within this country. What is Canada? All right. How about 300?
The answer is
Madagascar, Mauritius, and the Seychelles Seychelles are all island countries located in this ocean. What is the Indian Ocean? Oops. Yes. Okay, now we're going to do what countries of the world for 400, please.
the answer is
Before becoming president, William Taft was governor of this island country, now independent. Mike? Let's see if he can get this one. Philippines. Yep. Countries of the world for 500.
the answer is
The Khyber Pass, only 15 yards in wide places, is the major link between Pakistan and this nation. What is Afghanistan? Yes. Okay. Let's try Foster lyrics for 100. Stephen Foster lyrics.
the answer is
All up and down the whole creation, sadly I roam, still longing for these people at home. Who are the old folks? Ugh. I accidentally put T. My mistake. Jim? Old folks? Yep, he got it. I put a T by accident. Jewelry for 100.
the answer is
Some of these animals are placed in wire cages to protect them while they're making pearls. What are oysters? Jewelry for 200.
the answer is
19th century black mourning jewelry was made from glassy form of this fossil fuel. What is coal? All right, now we shall do jewelry for 300.
the answer is
At 563 carats, the star of this country is the largest fine blue star sapphire in the world. What is India? All right. Jewelry 4. This popular diamond setting was introduced by Louis Comfort's father in 1870. Mike? What was the Tiffany setting? Uh-huh. Stephen Foster lyrics for 200.
the answer is
The Camptown racetrack was this many miles long, oh do da day. What is 5? Yes. How about Foster lyrics for 300?
the answer is
It rained all night the day I left. The weather was dry. The sun so hot I did this. Oh, this one's a gimme. What is froze to death? Foster lyrics for 400.
The answer is
According to this song's lyrics, was born like a vapor on the summer air. Who is Genie? Yep, that is the correct response. Jewelry 500. Oh, and it's the Daily Double. And he's going to wager. What is Alexandrite? Named for a Russian Tsar, it's one of the birthstones worn by people in June. Okay, last clue.
the answer is
This queen of my song was asked to walk unto me. Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for thee. Who was beautiful dreamer? Yes. Now on to Double Jeopardy. All right. Double Jeopardy time. Categories for Double Jeopardy are history, maps, men's names, breakfast, quotes, and reference books. I think these categories are okay. Where do we start? Men's names for 200.
the answer is
First name of 5 presidents, 6 signers of the Declaration of Independence, and 10 men on the Mayflower. What is John? Okay. Men's names for 400.
the answer is
The Greek word for sovereign or tyrant gave this first name of a powerful actor. What is Tyrone? How about 300? No. Men's names for 6.
the answer is
Palindromic name that's also a verb meaning to move up and down like a cork in water. What is Bob? I got it. Men's names for 8.
the answer is
The 2 men's names that precede Mounds and Mary. What are Peter and Paul? All right. How about men's names for a grand?
the answer is
Meaning he gave in Hebrew, it's the name of a patriot who gave his life for his country. What is Nathan Hale? I got it. Yes. Okay, how about... I think we should do reference books for 200.
The answer is.
The word for this type of book came from the Greek for circle of learning. What's encyclopedia? Okay, we'll do 400 on reference books.
The answer is.
The New York Times and AP have this type of reference book so that grammar and usage are consistent. What's a style book? Okay. 600 on reference books.
The answer is.
The oldest firm of its kind in the U.S., this company issued the first map in 1872. What is Rand McNally? Sorry, guys. I just had to keep clearing my throat. I got it. Okay. Reference books for 8.
The answer is.
All doctors in the U.S. get a free copy of the PDR. This book of pharmaceutical information. What is the... What is the physician's desk? Let's see if Mike gets this one. Oh, I forgot to put another word. Physician's desk reference. Yeah. Where we go, Mike? Quotes for 200. Oh, and you got the daily double. Did you get it? Yasser Arafat. I was on my way to being a millionaire, which I gave my book to the Revolution Say This pilot boss. Reference books for 1,000 to finish it off. Published annually since J. Pulitzer revived it in 1886, says it does not decide wagers. What is the World Almanac? There we go. I got it right. Quotes for 600.
The answer is.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray thee, Lord, my soul to keep. Now I lay me down to this. Excuse me. What is sleep? I got it. Quotes for 4.
The answer is.
In Maximus for Revolutionists, Shaw wrote, he who can, does he cannot do this. What is teaches? Yep, that's right. Where do we go, Jim? Quotes for 800.
The answer is.
An optimist is a guy that has never had much experience, wrote Don Marquis in this book. Let's see what Jim says. He says what is archy and mehedable. However it's pronounced. Anyways, where are we going next, Jim? History for 200.
The answer is.
In 1493, he became the first European to reach Antigua, which he named for a church in Spain. Who is Christopher Columbus? There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, I still took my answer. Forgot another S. How about history for 400?
The answer is.
In 1838, this Mexican general regained popular favor after losing a leg in the Pastry War. Who was Santa Anna? Oops. Okay, how about we do history for 6?
The answer is.
The Kushan Empire was in Asia, but the ancient kingdom Kush was on this continent. What is Africa? Got it. Yes. History for 8.
The answer is.
After this man went insane in 1811, his son was declared regent of England. Who is George III? Got it right. Whew. History for a grand. Oh, and it's the Daily Double. I'll wager $6,000. In 1959, the Japanese crown prince broke tradition by marrying a commoner. Who is Akihito? I got it right. So that's $20,000 for Nori. Let's go back to quotes for a grand.
The answer is.
In The House of the Seven Gables, he wrote life is made up of marble and mud. Okay, who was Nathaniel Hawthorne? All right. How about we do breakfast for 200?
The answer is.
Blintzes are thin rolled ones when filled with cheese. Often filled with cheese. What are pancakes? Oops. There we go. Okay, breakfast for 4.
The answer is.
The appliance used to cook these makes a grid pattern on the batter as it bakes. What are waffles? Okay, breakfast for 6.
The answer is
This product is made from milk cultured by bacteria. George Bush eats it for breakfast. What's yogurt? Breakfast for 8.
the answer is
Many of the casings for these are made from sheep intestines. What are sausages? Let's do that. Let's finish up breakfast for 1,000.
the answer is
The basic ingredients in Scrapple are pork scraps and this kind of mush. What is cornmeal? Ha! How about we do maps for 200?
the answer is
This continental name first appeared on a map in 1507. What is America? Okay, maps for 4.
the answer is
While the term map refers particularly to land areas, this term refers to marine areas. Marine maps, excuse me. What is chart? Got it. Maps for 6.
the answer is
Until the 1500s, maps were based on writings of this Greek geographer and astronomer, who is Ptolemy. Got it. Okay. Maps for 800.
the answer is
These types of fronts are indicated by triangles on weather maps. What are cold fronts? And now the last clue.
the answer is
The vertical and horizontal lines of a map's grid cross points are called these. What are coordinates? All right, final Jeopardy time. What's the category for the final Jeopardy round? It's the Beach Boys. I'm going to wager $23,000. Sport mentioned in their titles are the first 3 top 10 hits. What is surfing? All right. If Nori gets this right, she'll be the winner.
final Jeopardy answer is...
Is it surfing? It is. So let's see who got it. Did Jim get it right? No, he didn't. So he loses everything, drops down to 0. Did Mike get it? Yes, he did. And he goes up to 5,400. And Nori also got it right, and she wins the game with 50,000. And I'll see you for my next guest gameplay.